Greetings, I'm Tim of Govberg, and welcome to the world of Jaeger-LeCoultre. Today, I'll be your guide to the proper operation and care for your Jaeger-LeCoultre Geophysic Universal Time. It's important to note, first of all, that this is an automatic winding watch, but it can be manually wound should it run down. In the first crown position with the crown flush to the case, begin winding until you see the advance of the seconds hand commence. At this point, you can put the watch on your wrist, and the natural kinetic action of the wrist will continue to wind the watch via the winding rotor. However, should you wish to top off the power reserve of 40 hours completely, simply continue winding. If you wind the watch to extremity, the bridle-style mainspring will simply slip and relieve any excess pressure. You cannot damage this watch by overwinding it. It's also important to note that the watch features two distinct setting functions to coordinate local time and world time. In the second position, you can move the hour hand of the watch independently of the 24-hour world time reference ring. This is used to set your time as you jump between time zones. It's also important to note that although the function is active, the seconds hand continues to advance, as does the minute hand. The balance continues to beat. Setting the travel time, the local hour, does not interfere with the chronometric performance of the watch. However, when you pull the crown to extremity, the third position, now you halt the balance. You stop the advance of the seconds hand. Both the world time reference ring and the local hour move in sync, and because you've halted the balance in the seconds hand, you can precisely synchronize to a known accurate reference time, such as an atomic clock. In order to read the world time, set GMT, or Greenwich Mean Time, so that it is adjacent to London. So the Greenwich Mean Time hour, in this case, being just slightly past 3 o'clock in the afternoon, because you see it's a 24-hour format. Once I've set Greenwich Mean Time, I can refer to any of the 24 reference cities around the outer circumference of the dial. Each one of these reference cities is a placeholder for the world's 24 principal time zones. So I can set my local time at center, Greenwich time at the index at 6 o'clock, and then view my local time in relation to all of the other time zones of the world. It's also important to note that this watch does feature 5 ATM or 5-bar water resistance. Now, 5-bar water resistance, the manufacturer advises, is sufficient to allow the watch to be used for wading, shallow swimming, exposure to moisture, splash, rain, but no activities such as diving, jet ski use, or anything that would impart a hydraulic shock to the watch that could bypass the seals. The manufacturer also advises that the watch should never be taken in the water when fitted to a leather strap, as the leather strap does not share the water resistance rating of the watch. It is a natural porous material that can degrade rapidly if it becomes moist. Put the watch on a textile strap if you plan to take it in the water. Moreover, be advised that water resistance is not a static feature of a watch. Water resistance, as rated by the manufacturer, is valid only after the watch leaves the watchmaker's bench. The company advises testing your watch at minimum every 2 years to ensure that factory-rated hermeticity is retained. Water can be a hazard to a timepiece, but so can magnetism. The hairspring of the balance can become magnetized if it's exposed to high-powered wiring looms, speakers or sub-woofers, refrigerator doors, or professional magnetic resonance imaging equipment. If you suspect that your watch has become magnetized, take it to a Jaeger-LeCoultre authorized service center where specialized equipment is available to demagnetize the hairspring and restore the chronometric performance of your watch. With respect to mechanical service generally, the manufacturer advises taking a watch approximately every 2 years to a factory boutique, authorized service center, or authorized independent retailer. These agencies alone have access to the trained personnel, factory replacement parts, and specialized equipment necessary to preserve the chronometric performance and investment value of your watch. Moreover, these agencies exclusively are authorized to grant a factory service warranty on all work performed and parts. Visit the manufacturer's homepage, Jaeger-LeCoultre.com, and download the operator's manual for this Geophysic Universal Time, or call us on our website, govbergwatches.com, where any of our experts will be happy to walk you through every step of the operation of this watch and its care.